Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to Help TV Cebu once again. This is ZJ, your host for tonight at Live Talk with ZJ. I am hoping that we will have a viewers tonight from even 10% of our initial subscriber for today. So we'll be talking about anything under the sun, what's going on here in Cebu, as we are all aware that what's going on with the COVID-19 has a lot of changes from the things that we are experiencing. It's getting worse here in Cebu. So we hope that I could get your feedback and comments. So I would like to know if our viewers are where are they coming from. For example, we have Mr. Jovinal Gori. He is from Consolacion. Okay. So we have Barriotech. Okay. I think you are from Germany. Am I right? So sorry for the late because I don't have that not prepared in terms of tech because of the my technician and my cameraman is not here. So please have some excuse me if you could see in my live there are someone passing by. It reflected on our channel right now because I'm not alone for tonight. So definitely we will be experiencing people passing by. I have dogs. Okay. So we have four here tonight. But definitely we will be sharing discussion about what's up, what's going on in Cebu. So our discussion is more formal, more serious because Cebu is really experiencing difficulties. Hi, Jen. We have from Lapu-Lapu. Okay. So what's going on in Cebu in particular? Why am I sharing this one? Why I am doing it live? Why I did not have a shoot, a recording? Because I am traveling throughout Cebu North, Cebu South, Cebu East, and Cebu West. I'm traveling throughout the Cebu province as a founder of the Tinabangay Tabay Cebu. So for the background, so we help. So it is very difficult. So if you have questions, by the way, people who our viewers, if you have questions, please yes, it's a foundation under the Kids Can of Hope. But right now, Help TV Cebu is now an approved media outlet in the Philippines. We got a national approval. So definitely what you are seeing right now will be different in a few weeks or in a few months from now. So to discuss directly, I'll give you a background as the owner of Help TV Cebu. Definitely our advocacy is to help those who are in need. But prior to that, please give me your highs, give me your hellos, so that I will know if where you came from. I think we only have four viewers, but hopefully after we end up this the live, we will have more viewers. Okay, so please help. But before we will seriously discuss anything, because this is gonna be a raw information, you're correct, Bariotic. This is I am the primary source for this, but there are things I would say that there is a need for it to validate. Okay, so please share this video, especially our friends, so that we'll have more audience. And at the same time, if you wasn't able to subscribe and click the bell button, please click the bell button and select all. Okay, so that we'll have more discussion, serious discussion, because when I say serious, because it has to do something with us. So just very recently, as I comply with all the papers of Help TV Cebu as a news agency in the Philippines, I got a national permit for this. One of the requirement is to get an approval from the Cebu Fire Department. To my surprise, The rest of the requirements are complete, and I got an affidavit of it for undertaking so that we could operate legally as a media outlet or as a media outfit here in Cebu. But what happened when one of the requirement cannot be complied because the requirement that we comply is the fire. Okay, so the fire certification, all we have to do for now is to pay. So I was revert to Cebu Fire Station, the Parian. I was shouting, looking for people for around 10 minutes. No one showed up. Why? After 10 minutes, one guy from upstairs opened the window and told me na there's no one could entertain me because all of them are isolated. They are having their quarantine. Kay they are all PUM and one of them is positive for that. And then I heard a news and then I spoke with my auntie. My auntie, by the way, if you want to check her profile, PUM is persons under monitoring. So, to answer your question, Bariotic, that is persons under monitoring, meaning there are manifestations of signs and symptoms of the novel coronavirus. So that would mean to say, because they already have there might be they might have the fever, they might have difficulties in breathing. So what is lacking there is to have their self check with a test kit if they are really positive with the COVID-19. So as we are all aware, before I'm gonna proceed about positive things about my auntie, I want to share it with you that in Cebu City, we are offering free swab tests. However, hence the swab test is very expensive. So what happened? It is based on availability and a first serve basis, and it is only available for those who are having signs and symptoms. So like in my case, I am doing good, I'm doing well, I don't have a fever, I don't have any colds, I don't have any sneezing, I don't have any coughs, I don't have difficulties in breathing. Just to verify myself if I am not contaminated with the virus, what will happen? I will not be entertained by those government agencies. When we say about health system in the Philippines, there's I have difficulties to be honest in answering that one because it's very broad. So if we are talking about the finances, not good because in terms of PPE or personalized protective equipment, basically our doctors, nurses, and other medical frontliners or paramedic frontliners and even other frontliners, they are dependable on the donation. Okay, so question, is there a fund that help everyone to get basic help when they are sick? Okay, so the question for funding, one of my friend, a fashion designer, got a COVID-19 and he was admitted in ARC Hospital, the one in Lapu-Lapu. So what happened? His PhilHealth, okay. To give you a background, Bariotic, guys, please forgive me for speaking strict English because Bariotic is from Germany. So to speak with the PhilHealth system in the Philippines, when you got sick, that this is the most unfortunate part, because in the Philippine setting, a PhilHealth has only a minimal amount and couldn't cover the exact amount, the bills for when you got hospitalized with COVID-19. So what will happen is that you really have to ask for government assistance. So in fairness, in Cebu City, we have what we call CHAMP. So at CHAMP, I cannot remember exactly how does it stand, For the acronym, the CHAMP is a government assistance, and there is a certain limitations at the same time. But the problem with the CHAMP, it is only for Cebu City voters. So that would mean to say if you are from Lapu-Lapu, if you are from Mactan, and then you don't have you are only depending with your PhilHealth. So what will happen to you? So guys, what will happen? So definitely your PhilHealth will not suffice with the bills. So all you have to do is to ask for public donation. You have to ask for your friends. If there is a need for you to sell your property, to sell what things you do have that has the value for money, then go do it. This is the most scariest part because there is no vaccine yet. So what happened to Cebu? So there's a lot of conflict already from the paramedical to the politics. There is an issue of the ECQ pass. Yes, and then plus aside from the emergency fund that you don't have, okay, Bariotic, to our viewers, that's the reason I am doing this live because I was really scared. I just feel being scared. Just this around 1:30 in the afternoon when I went to the Cebu City Fire Station Department, and I was told also that there are 300 plus employees in Cebu City government's office are contaminated with the virus. So there was no report if they are symptomatic or if they are asymptomatic or asymptomatic. So not yet, wala pa. So this would meant to say, and then by the way, guys, I don't want to speak in Cebuano as much as I want to speak in Cebuano, not now, because we have Manila viewers also who will be giving me a message again if I could do the subtitle. For now, I have no luxury of time to do the subtitle. Okay, let's go back. Let's go straight. What happened? So right now, just very recently, Cebu was already declared. So for our viewers international, there is a classification of the quarantine. Always remember that in order for us to contain the virus, not to spread the virus, we have to do the quarantine. So in Philippines, we called it ECQ or Enhanced Community Quarantine, where the place declared with ECQ or Enhanced Community Quarantine will be locked down. So yes, Cebu is the apex center right now in the Philippines for the COVID-19. There are thousands of Cebuanos who are now suffering with the COVID-19. So right now, so to speak with shall we say with the figures, I don't want to enumerate that one. I would suggest you search the reliable news in YouTube, like Rappler. You could go to CNN, BBC World. You could also go to ABS-CBN, GME7, or the other channel. Okay? So I don't want to give the figures because I don't want to give fake news. But again, the scary one for a long time since March 28, I have been a frontliner of COVID-19 here in Cebu. So I was very, very strong with the confident, even to the lockdown places. I knocked their doors and delivered the water because water become now a problem here in Cebu for the lockdown area. Okay? So they received too much about some of them, especially for those lockdown area. There are floods of rice and canned goods, but the issue here is the water. There are no more potable water. So I was that confident for the lockdown area, meaning there are many contaminated Cebuanos with the coronavirus, but I knock on their doors and give their waters absolutely for free. And that how did I do that? It's not 100% coming from my pocket. Good friends, members of Tinabangay Tabay Cebu, viewers of Help TV Cebu send in their donation. Okay, because one bottle is equivalent to 125. Okay, going back to the I was that confident. So what happened? I was discriminated. There are many apprehensions. So to go back, going back with the I am scared. Okay, so City Hall. Right now, my auntie was really sick, having difficulty in breathing. She made her life open and public in her Facebook. If you want to check what's going on with her, you can check her Facebook account. It's Kimberly Ann Habonero Rigner. So I'll repeat, it's Kimberly Ann Habonero Rigner. So the Habonero is letter J. So she was a frontliner at the same time. Okay, so she distributed also relief goods to to various part of barangays or towns. So one day she have difficulties in not difficulties in breathing. It's something like just the regular fever that she often experience. She also able to experience like a, how do we call this one? A mild colds. Okay, something like to do with sinusitis, or in short, it's a flu like illness. So we just wait. We observe her. We monitor her temperature. So suddenly, I noticed that it's already a sign of a COVID-19. So what I did, I prepared myself. I asked her to wear something to some precautionary measure. I put a plastic cover inside my car, a division. I switched off the aircon. I wore my PPE. I wore my gloves, my face shield. As I protected myself. Then I don't allow her to touch anything in my car. So I brought her to the cluster center in Cebu for COVID test. So after one day, because we asked for a special favor to release the result ASAP, after one day, it was positive. So here is the thing, what happened. So families has to be isolated. I myself I has have to be isolated. So it took me around 2 weeks to be isolated. So while I was isolated, she was also transported to the North Reclamation area for the isolation center. And according to her, it was really good. It was clean, it was prepared, all that they need are there. It was even air conditioned. So after 2 weeks, praise God, she's doing fine, she's okay, Miss Bariotic. And then she is now continuing her self quarantine because she cannot be back to work again. And then she is looking for a possible beneficiary for her blood plasma. So this is it. So this is my experience as a frontliner. This is my experience as one of those Cebuano private citizen. By the way, I become a frontliner, not became because I am still actively doing it now. I become a frontliner because we got an approval that our foundation, the Kids Can of Hope Foundation, in which I am the president and the founder, offered an initiate. Okay, hi Shane Verano. Guys, you can interact if you have some questions. By the way, we're live here. We're testing. Uh, we are doing things. Thanks God. Oy, Ninya, you are one of my subscriber. I am surprised. So Ninya is here. So Ninya Rigner, by the way, to our beloved audience, is my beloved cousin. She is based in Ninya. You are from in Saudi Arabia, right? Okay. So now, so when my auntie got recovered, so people before she recovered, people got an apprehension, ask questions, wait. People ask questions already because I am closely in contact with her. So people asking me how am I doing good? Do I have am I experiencing fever? I am totally doing good. So what I did, I have a friend who are selling a test kit. So what I did, I asked a friend also who is a medtech to do the rapid test kit for me. So it turns out I am negative. But still, I am not confident even though I am negative because with my personal experience, I was really surprised. Mm. I was really surprised when I visit the Cebu City Fire Station. It was totally locked down. All of them are being quarantined. Okay, next. In our barangay, in Tisa, okay, so Thanks for mentioning and for the shout out, Kuya. Okay, you're very welcome. Okay, please, before anything else, let's have a break. What's my break? No commercial, but I want a break to please, if you have subscribe but you forgot to click the bell button, please click the bell button and select all, and please share this video. Okay, we have the viewers. Ninya, how are you doing there? Before we'll proceed, so sorry. Okay, Jenny, what is thumbs up? Guys, what is thumbs up? Okay, please share this video, because once you share this video, we will have more subscriber. And take note, once we have more subscriber, we will be qualified to monetizations. When we get monetized, so what will happen? So we have the cash. The cash is not for me. This will be for the Help TV Cebu charity programs, because we will be helping more. Okay. So I thank you so much, Bariote, for sharing. So how about Shane Verano? Have you shared the video? Please share the video. Invite your friends to Juvenile. Please share the video so that we invite friends to watch, because it's gonna be a raw information, a raw news, not being broadcast, not being printed in the broadsheets. So right now, so I was surprised. I got a permit actually. So I'll show you. Excuse me for a while. Um, Help TV Cebu is now a official and legit and legal media outfit. So again, I'll repeat, there will be big changes with our live stream, with our videos. But of course, I'll put my vlogs here, because it's gonna be more work again if we're gonna have a separate channel. Gonna invite again more friends. So I would like to share it with you, because there is a relevant with our topic tonight, with my news. So we've got a national permit already as this is the national permit as a legit news. So we'll be having our ID already, media. So this is also our assessment. This is also our permit from the Cebu City Government's office. So this would meant to say, okay, this is our temporary permit. Why temporary permit? Because the fire station was really close, and we have to wait for further notice. So, okay, now going back to my auntie who has been positive. So to make the story short, along the way, passed by, I traveled to Karkar, I traveled to Sibunga. Those are the southern part of Cebu. I traveled Consolacion, Yati Liluan, Mualbual, so many places in the southern part and northern part of Cebu. So when we said scary, because just very recently, Governor Gwen Garcia, our beloved governor in Cebu, just very recently closed the borders. So here's the thing that I want to share. Actually, I have this kind of second thought and hesitation in sharing, because I don't know what would be the people's reaction while watching the show. No, I don't know. Okay. Thanks for bringing my mom in cluster. Don't know the place though. The place is in Sawang Calero, Nins. It's in Sawang Calero. That was a very brave and kind of you. Yes. So it was really because there is no one would like to have a personal encounter or contact with any patients who are diagnosed with COVID-19. But please excuse me for a while. I don't want to put anything lang cover. Ha? I'm gonna adjust my light. Okay. I have to adjust my lighting because it has something to do with my eyes. Okay. So going back. So I positive. My auntie was positive. Every family. So people has already apprehension. So right now, one of the companies here in Cebu, okay, one international company, Gwen closed the borders. Yes, she closes the border. So Okay, this is it. So the relevant of the Help TV Cebu. Okay, Help TV Cebu. I traveled throughout the Cebu Island. And if there is only a flight going to Manila, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, I can because I am an APOR, or what we called here in our law, it's what we called authorized person outside residency. So when we said close borders, I've noticed meron akong nano-notice sa Tagalog pa na there are cars, take note ha, there are cars na they don't have posting could enter other borders. I don't know what they present. And there are cars na they do have that posting in the car. Okay, guys, remember the issue of Maria Gigante, the Binibining Pilipinas? They fake a posting of their car that they are authorized person for a particular congressman, or was it a congressman or senator? I am not confirming. Okay, it might you verify, you confirm what happened to Maria Gigante during the ACQ days. So what she did, they fake the posting in their car. They are not authorized to travel. They are not supposed to go outside Cebu City. Ilang gi-fake. So what happened? Okay, they can simply fake anything in the Philippines. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was congressman. So they fake. So they fake. It was really fake. So in the cross border, in the borders, I've noticed they want the military or police when they saw a posting that something like it looks like authentic. Like in my case, I have my IATF Q pass. It's a barcode in front of my car. They won't bother to check to you anymore. They will just give you a sign to proceed. They will just give you a sign to proceed. So how will they know that if I am not trying to question, I am not trying to bash, I'm just sharing my experience in a very isolated experience because this, as I've said, I'm a prime this is a prime information outside the news. Okay, there was no checking, there was no validation. I was not being asked with my ID. I was not being asked with a certificate of employment for anything. There was no question, where are you going? Where are you heading? No more. It's just a sign. And that's it. So we're questioning ourselves. How come Cebu is increasing that much? How come Cebu becomes an epic center of the COVID-19? So I understand our police, our military trusted us. They assume that what you posted in your cars are authentic. These are all legits. So please, Cebuanos, Filipinos, let us not fake documents. Let us not falsify the documents. Governor Gwen and Mayor Ed Labilla, they are doing all their best that they could. Okay, so that is the most one of the most scariest part. If you really want to go out, you can really go out. You can fake anything. Okay, and I hope that the military and the police will be more strict because what if you have the violation? You go out without your ECQ pass. How will the government deal with you? So with my what I've read, what I've heard in the news, they are just being asked to go to they are being organized by the city government to a particular Kaohsiung bus. There will be something like of orientation. Then the government will bring them to the plaza, and then they will be told to do the cleaning, community service. So not that strict, okay? Because when you got a violation, all you have to do is just to clean, right? More on community service. Okay, second, what's why we are increasing as for my experience. Okay, there this is the thing. When you go to mall, in the malls, in the groceries, okay? So, which part do you usually touch? Okay, may I ask my viewers, our viewers, which part of your body do you usually touch when you do the grocery? Touch, when you touch any, which part of your body, not exactly the body, or maybe in the clothes, which, okay, face. Okay, here's the thing. We cannot, it's undeniable that we will touch our face for biotic. It goes like this here in Cebu. Most of us don't wear the face shield. We only wear the mask. Okay, when you go to the grocery stores, we are required for the temperature. We are required to have our feet disinfected. However, this is the problem that I have encountered. This is not a problem. It's more on how will we gonna deal with this. The and I'll just go straight. What happened? Okay, you pick. What do you want to buy? Pick. You pick anything. Okay. Once you pick, once you don't like those that item, you will return that item. Am I right? Okay. I pick this phone, but upon checking, I don't like the phone. So what will happen? So when I check the phone, everything, nothing happens. I really don't like it, so I'm gonna return it in the display center. So what will happen when I return this the phone to the display center? So anybody might like to pick this phone at the same time. So when I pick the phone, another customer pick up the phone to check the air condition. Okay, the air condition, it's either off or the temperature is lowered down. So what will happen? So you got the sweating. You will do the sweating. Since you are not wearing the gloves, so nasanay man ta, we are used to, we touch our face, something like that. We use our handkerchief, we get it. So, what is my rationalization here? Would you like to answer? Why it is scary? Item from one item, you touch the item, I touch her item, you touch my item, I return that item, everybody touches it. So one of my family friend even got contaminated with the coronavirus. I won't mention his name because they don't give me an authority to disclose because we have a Philippine law on the Patients Privacy Act. So what happened? He just went to the one of the most prestigious grocery store here in Cebu for 3 months. He was just staying at home because he was bored. He went to the most expensive grocery stores. I call it a prime grocery stores, a premium grocery store because imagine the carrots you could buy it for 10 pesos in the wet market or even in other malls or grocery stores here in Cebu for 15. They are selling it for around 40, 50. That is how expensive the mall, that grocery store or establishment. They got the COVID-19. He was contaminated, he was confirmed, he was isolated, he was doing his medication. So now, where's the another fear? The the next is the checkpoint area. Okay, in the provincial area are not that strict to be in my personal experience. Second is the when you go to the grocery. Okay. So I would suggest there was a post, and I think there until now it was being posted na we should not wear the gloves if we are not medical doctors, if you're not in the clinic, if you're in the hospital. But for me, I choose to wear gloves because when I wear the gloves, I don't like to touch my facial skin. I don't want to touch my face. I'm gonna use like this one. Okay, now third, the ECQ pass. Have you seen the ECQ pass? Okay, I'll show you. Okay, this is the Cebu City ECQ pass. It's a one-hole coupon band. I think it's an A4 size or 11 by 13 size. So this is our ECQ pass. It has a barcode, but I don't know if it will function or it's functioning or I don't know. I don't want to give comment. Okay. The ICQ pass we are being told that each household will have one ECQ pass. But to my dismay, my sister called me up that they don't have an ECQ pass and was just informed. I don't know if it's an hearsay. It has something to be verified that the pass is not sufficient to the total number of household in Cebu. So ACQ pass is equivalent to 5 or 4 household or depend on your individual situation. If I will pass this pass to another person, pass, if this will be passed, what will happen? My hands are here. Take note. My hands are here. I can go out, but the rest of the household doesn't have the pass. So what will happen? They will borrow my pass. They will go out. They will touch their face. They will get the money. They will get cash from their pocket. They will touch what they want to buy and touches the pass during the checkpoint or if somebody will going to verify them if they do have the pass. So this is the problem. We have ECQ pass as such here. We can go or drive anywhere within Germany as long as we follow social distancing. Good thing in Germany because your pass cannot be borrowed. Everybody or anyone wants must have a pass. But the problem here in Cebu in particular, the pass release the promise was each household will have the pass. But what happened? Each household doesn't have the pass because everyone will borrow from one pass to another pass. Okay? So that's a problem. And when we speak also for obeying the law, it goes like this, Bariotek. The problem with it's given already that Filipinos are stubborn, hard-headed. So, oh, really? 5,000 euros penalty for business and 2,500 for individuals. Well, we don't have penalties here. In fact, we're having troubles. People are almost to have a loathing already because yeah, that's it. Undisciplined. So why people are acting this way? We cannot also blame. Okay. I would like to give my rationalization and why it is already scary. First, why it is already scary. Okay. Aside from the culture, it's already given the undisciplined, the culture, hard-headed, stubborn. What make it more scary and why Cebuanos really wanted to go out and really wanted to do something like this? Lockdown. But the government assistance was not sufficient for the number of days, weeks, or months. So, survival of the fittest. I have to make ways and means for me to earn. Okay? So, in order for me to earn, I have to do something. So, nagsisilibasan ang mga online business. Okay? Philippines is lacking. Yes, we lack infrastructure. That's why President Duterte creating build project. Okay, now, nagsisilabasan ang mga online business and everything. Some of them who have motorcycle now turn to be a delivery boy, turn to be a courier, turn to be a lifter. So they go out. When they go out, they are exposing themselves because they do have to earn. So I think the way I look at it, please allow me to say this and allow me to tell this, and I hope this video will be shared and reach to the Manila people, especially from Manila. To be honest, the way I look at it, even to what had happened very recently, that there was a fiesta, there was a big gathering, Let us not be hypocrite. Some of you might have gathering secretly because I am Cebuano. It doesn't mean I am biased. Cebuanos are not hard-headed. You know what? Why Cebu become an epic center? This is my final words because I'm gonna have a live stream tomorrow. It's gonna be the episode 2. This is gonna be the episode 1. So we'll continue what's scary, what's going on, how we got contaminated, what to prepare, what's going on, what's in the checkpoint, how Ghost City already is Cebu. Right now, it's something like a ghost city. It's already 40 minutes and 37 seconds. I would like to share this one. Tomorrow is the continuation of the scary things going on and what's going on in Cebu City. I want to share this one. Please, our enemy is the virus, not us, the Cebuanos. Why there have been many positive cases in Cebu? What is my theory? How did I make a calculative theory for this? Okay, take note. If we could remember that November or December, correct me if I'm wrong, Bariotic or Genie, remember November, December, there was a news already in China experiencing influenza-like illness. Then later on, it was being called COVID-19. And then December, it was already here in the Philippines. January, it was in January, it was already here in the Philippines. And take note, third Sunday of January in Cebu. Correct, we did not take it seriously. Yes, the news. January, Bariotic. I think you could relate with us with the Sinulog, the grandiest and the mother of all festival in the Philippines. Again, third Sunday of January of this year, there was a Sinulog, a massive crowd. There are foreigners, people from Manila come here in Cebu. Take note, one of my question, if you people from Manila, you people from Mindanao or where you came from, or whoever you are telling us that Cebuanos are hard-headed, that Cebuanos are being bashed because we're an epic center, let me ask you a question again. Who came in Cebu third Sunday of January of the year 2020? Who are these people? Based on our contact tracing, who was the first positive Filipino patient? It was from Manila. And who was those people contacted with that patient? One contacted one, the other one goes out, he touches, plus the droplets, everybody touches it. So shall we say one, shall we say maybe it can contaminate? Let's give a small figure. Shall we say two? The other two contaminated another two. They traveled here in Cebu during the time of Sinulog. So it is already expected by January that the virus is already here in Cebu by January during the time of Sinulog. And why among all the cities in the Philippines, why we have that number of figures who are positive? Why? Because as far as my knowledge is concerned, we are the only city who do that random test for free for all barangay level. Am I right? So definitely, it's very obvious that by January, it was already here. Because people from Manila, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and there was even Chinese. We have people from Europe, we have people from Australia, from different places all over the world gathered here in Cebu for the Sinulog. And take note, guys, I'll repeat. The virus existed already last year of November or December. Please verify. So please stop bash the Cebuanos because one way or another, you like it or not, you will come here in Cebu, your friends come here in Cebu, your relatives come here in Cebu, maybe your siblings will come here in Cebu. So the reason why we have a lot of figures, it's increasing rapidly that fast because we are continuously conducting the test and it's absolutely for free from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have various clusters in different areas in Cebu. I think it's more than 10 clusters just to give free testing here in Cebu. So for now on, we are all Filipinos, and I would like to remind everybody before the ACQ pass has been released, we have that complaint, where are the ACQ pass? Right now that you already have the ACQ pass, you have a lot of complaint because the ACQ pass is that big. So come on, guys. Why we have a lot of complaint? Always remember, let us remember this one, that the government is for the people and by the people. And always remember that during election, we all have the rights and we all have the opportunity to choose and select who's the best among the best to be in that kind of position. So now this is the problem. This is the payback time for us voters. So I would like to send it back to everybody. If we have a lot of complaints to these politicians, we choose them to serve us, to serve the nation. But always and always remember, we have our duties and obligations. Before we complain about our rights, before we complain what we can receive, that we are a beneficiary, that we have the privilege, always remember, as a Filipino citizen, we have our duties and obligation to be a law-abiding citizen. And that is where we are lacking. Pumanta katuman sa balaod. So let's not keep on blaming each other. So for now, for the episode 2, episode 2, I'll gonna be, the term is not like exposing. It's gonna be more on personal experience, but it's gonna be more honest and relevant information. So I hope I won't be bash. So because there are so many things happening already in Cebu, and take note, Miss Bariotic, tomorrow's discussion, it's gonna be more on the virus and the politics. Okay? So tomorrow, the virus and the politics. I will discuss more detailed because I really studied this one. The reason that my topic right now, it's kind of common, you've heard, but something that we forgot, but it is something that is really relevant and important because it's a raw and a primary information from my personal experience. And then tomorrow, it's gonna be a COVID-19 and the politics. Because the way I look at it, there is a problem with our government. Why? Because it's also because of us people of the Republic of the Philippines. I'll give you a hint what happened to Yolanda. If you don't have an idea, please make a research in the reliable news in the CNN, BBC World, in the GME7, ABS-CBN. Look and review what happened to Yolanda after. So it's the same thing, the way I look at it, that will happen with the COVID-19. With the political issues, we'll talk more tomorrow about the Tuob, the ACQ pass, the distribution, the rise. I will not dig more. It's gonna be detailed, but I will not dig as to the figures. More relevant information. Then we'll put our possible theory. Much better if we could more be interactive because you might have some important information that is really relevant that could help us with our discussion. Yes, Bariotic is this is not already a joke. I'm gonna show you what Filipinos, what other Cebuanos are doing. Example, this is the mass. Okay, the mass. They go out. This is the proper way of wearing the mask. Okay, guys, always remember how do we call this one? This part is a hard one. So this is intended. Sometimes I saw somebody, the mask has been reverse. So if you could have the string, there's a string here, the hard one. So you fold, this is the proper way. Okay, before you wear your mask, I would like to share this one to everybody. This is my personal way. I'm gonna share you also how did I handle my towel, handkerchief, because of the new normal. Okay, I have the alcohol. I wash already. I have the alcohol. Since this is very clean, this is sterile. So I only touch this part. Okay, I only touch this part. So I fold half. I do it this way. This way. Okay. You have to stretch. Okay, this one. Stretch. I would like to share my ways. Okay. Then this one in the nose part. Okay. And adjust and have it here. Then push a little. Why? Because when you breathe, so that you will not have a fogging, because when it's not really close, the carbon monoxide, how do you call it one? The carbon, that the one that you breathe, that when you exhale, will be in your eyeglasses. So you have to protect this way. So see, it's directly. So no need for you to adjust. Okay, if you will not stretch it in advance, you will have difficulties in wearing. And second, you will always touch. Okay, so when you do the adjustment, okay, do not just touch anywhere. Okay, remember where did the droplets came from? It's from the nose and the mouth. Okay, so when you do the adjustment, please, when you do the adjustment, do it this way. Okay, this way. Do not just do it like that. Okay, never do this. Do it this way because remember, your droplets are here. Your droplets are here. This is just my personal. I am not trying to be. I am not presenting myself as an expert, guys. I just want to share, and those maybe it could help, and it is very rationalizing. There's an rationalizing with this, and I only touch this side because this is not that dirty. Because my saliva are here, my droplets from the nose are here. So never touch this part when you adjust your mask. Would you like to agree with me, Bariotic? Would you like to agree with me, Jovinal Gori? How about you, Shane? Would you like to agree with me? Ninya, Jenny, would you like to agree with me? That I in adjustment the mask. Never, never touch the center because the virus, the droplets are here. When I touch it, then I touch my phone. Okay, I'll touch my phone, and then my brother will borrow my phone. Can I borrow your phone? I'm gonna call someone. Okay, there, give the phone. So what happened? There's the virus. Never do that touch here on this part. because we cannot guarantee anytime, anywhere, because you've done your COVID test. You cannot just tell, I am free, I am negative, then you go out. How about the following day? You are having encounter with different people. So this is the new normal. It's getting scary. So it's not absolutely the responsibility of the government to care, to provide for us. This is everybody's responsibility. This is everybody's contribution that we should do something, we should do a part. Okay. Yes, about the app, it's already here in Cebu. It's already here in the Philippines. We have a Corona, yeah, we have a Corona warn app. We also have it here in Cebu. It's installed already in the phone. Some of my friends are texting me already. I'll discuss more detailed on that tomorrow as to that kind of apps. So I'll be doing my research. I'll be talking to reliable IT guys, and I might call also persons from the OH. So again, I would like to see you tomorrow or later on. It's gonna be on July 1 already. It's every 11 p.m. and might be changed if people will ask, because usually I'm doing my live in my Facebook page, Barriotech, but I am trying to do it here in our Help TV channel because we really want to monetize. Please, please, Miss Bariotic, please promote. I will promote. We will help each other promote each other's website. Help the YouTube channel. uh, so that we could help more each other. Because by the way, Bariotic, the proceed of the monetization of the Help TV channel is for our charity program and charity project. Okay, so thank you so much. Tomorrow it's gonna be more interesting. It's gonna be more eye-opening. That's something that you have to know, something that you have to verify, and something that you have heard. As they said, charot lang, pero tinuod di ay like sa ako. Please like to our YouTube channel, even if you don't like to like. Please subscribe, even if you don't want to subscribe. Just do it for the sake of friendship, for the sake of helping others, because Help TV Cebu will always be there for everybody. So bye for now. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Keep safe, everyone. Ciao.